Today we are going to continue work with our base model and create some hands and feet for this character. I share with you some link for the previous year's lecture. You can also see this as a reference also. And also I share with you link with anatomy for hands and feet. Here we can see the body movement of the hand, the muscles, and the structure of the hand. Uh, this is a good reference for the purpose of movement of the hand, and now you can see how it twists and rotate and move. And here we can see this pretty good reference. We can use this reference and see how hand structure is going on. And we can also model the same and divide our fingers with these loops and also create this structure for the hand. And now we need to figure out how many loops we need for creation of this hand. First of all, let's extrude. What? Yes, I'm recording. I hope. Yes, the recording is on. What's the difference between my today's lecture and previous year's lecture? It's a difference with these loops. I'm already apply too much geometry on these hands and feet. But on the previous year's lecture, I have less division in this stage. And also on the hands and feet, I add some more loops for this hand because we need to extrude our fingers. We have 5 fingers and we need these much loops to provide the better topology for the hand. Okay, for better extrusion, I will use only edges, not faces. I can delete these faces. I can select and deselect faces with the rectangular selection, and with the 4 on the keyboard I can see these wireframes and double check what I'm selecting. When I press 5 on the keyboard, I will switch to the shaded mode. I want to delete these so many structures and faces, and I'm going to extrude only edges here. For the extrude, we can select edges, we can select faces, but we can't select vertices for extrude. For example, previously we worked on the faces, now we are going to work on the edges and extrude them. But also don't forget about our symmetry settings, and if it sometimes switch off, reselect this symmetry according to the topology and the central edge. And now we can continue work with our character. And what else? And extrude these hands. But extrude with the symmetrical settings is quite different, quite difficult. You can move it slightly and then switch to the move tool. It's easier to apply when you in symmetrical settings. Okay, let's think about how it will go on our reference. Sorry, I can select and deselect, and here will be our hand. Okay, let's see how it looks like. And with the extrusion and movement, now we can see this little weird structure. Some vertices looks weird, and I'm going to circularize them. And after circularization, I can scale it down a little bit. And what else? I think we need some more loop here uh, to provide. We can insert edge loop multicut here to fix our elbow. I don't know how it calls this breast. Yes. And here will be our hand. And this is an interesting situation. We need to calculate these edge loops and divide them to the fingers. How many fingers will be there? Okay. Here will be our center. One, two, one, two. We have 32 vertices, and we can divide them into our fingers. I think we should understand where we can this arm. Here will be our thumb, the the biggest one finger, and other fingers will be there. Okay. I think this one should be center vertex, and I should move it a little bit and uh, align them for the better position. And now we can don't mess with this line structure. Now we have a lot of edges, and maybe we should optimize them a little bit. Let's define our central, and this one is also our center line. They should be, these vertices should be parallelized. Yes, this is our center. Uh, we have one, two, three, four fingers here, and we should move these vertices to provide these fingers. Uh, Another interesting tool, what we will going to use is a bridge tool. When you select two edges and apply bridge, it constructs faces between two edges. Also, this bridge tool located in the edit mesh. Here we can see the bridge, and with the bridge tool we can construct faces between edges. And now we have two fingers here, uh, and we need to define another two fingers. I think we have a lot of topology now for the finger creation, and we can delete uh, some some of them. Maybe we can delete this loop uh, because we have too much topology here, and it should be more low poly for this stage. If you have a different situation, you can also do it according to your situation. And this edge I should slice a little bit down. We can use some shift or maybe some shift control. When I press shift control, you can see on the my cursor it's become slide. This slide tool is a really useful tool when you need to move this edge little bit according to your shape. For example, not straight but a little bit with round. For example, this slide, I'm continue pressing Shift and Control, and you can slide this a little bit. This is a very huge tool to provide to work with the smooth geometry like a character. And if you learn how to move edges slightly, you can better work with your geometry. For example, if I just move without slide, it's move different, for example. It's ruining our soft shape. And if you press Shift, Control, and slide it this little bit, now you can see it calculate in between positions of this shape, and now it's in the better position. Now we have one, two. Uh, these edges will be our central line, and here we have the right amount of edges. I hope. Uh, no, this one I think it's also. We can also slide some vertices. Okay, let's create here we can create another bridge, and also maybe we should keep this uh, square here for the sun, or maybe we can go back and keep this line because we have the same amount of edges on the left side and on the right side. but we should move this a little bit. We can multicut here for the division and connect these faces with bridge tool. Connect these edges and create. We can use bridge tool, or we can select these edges and create a fill hole. Fill hole is also a tool to fill these holes with a face, with one face. Fill hole located into the mesh folder. Here you can find fill hole. Now we have, I think, too much geometry for the fingers still, and we need to optimize them a little bit. Maybe with this case. But I don't want to delete them because we have this good topology here, and I don't want to ruin them. Maybe we can use for the fingers a lot of topology. Maybe we can delete this one. Okay, let's keep duplicate model from them and think about different steps. We can keep this geometry or we can delete. I have reserve copy now, and I can delete this one. Modeling process is also about thinking how it will going on in the different situations. For example, here I can select some edge loops and move them a little bit with edge slide. And now you can see I have 4 fingers here to extrude my fingers. I have one finger, second finger, third one, and fourth one. And here will be our thumb. Okay, let's make some extrusion of these fingers. For example, first one, maybe second one. I will move it one by one and a little bit with the scale, and after that I'm going to divide with the move tool to add some geometry. Oops. Double check what you select, because sometimes you can select different faces from the topology and extrude them too, and this is really difficult to fix some wrong extrusion. Now we're creating the rough geometry for the fingers with some extrusion and some moving. These fingers have the same amount of edges and faces, and for now it's better because we have the same topology, and it will be easier to fix and to add some smooth for this model. Okay, let's go to the top view and let's try to arrange our fingers um, with this scheme. For example, we have some uh, triangle here, and also we can create this triangle here too. In this case, we are going to work with the wireframe mode to see what we select. And we need to select all of these hand selection, for example. Don't forget about last one. And also we can scale them and creating the one straight line for these three vertices here to align them into one line. And also for this one. Double check what you select. Oh, sorry. And let's rearrange our fingers in the one line here. All of these top vertices and all middle vertices. This is not necessary, it's just for my prefer for the straight lines for the hands because we are going to model them into one dimension, and that's why I'm going to paralyze them little bit, something like this. And in the top view now we can see the better lines, and it's easier, not so messy here, and we can easier to create the geometry for the hand, basic geometry for the hand. And here we have these three edges, these three vertices here. Okay, let's go back. And also we can start with our thumb, and let's divide and let's extrude a little bit for the thumb. I think I should move these vertices a little bit down, and here will be our thumb. Also, we need the same amount of faces for the thumb. We have three vertices for the side and two vertices in the above and bottom. And now we can extrude this little bit. Extrusion can be weird, really weird when you work in the symmetrical settings. For example, for now you can switch off your symmetry because now we have different on the right side. And when you finish with your arm, I will show you how to uh, make some mirror geometry for from the left side to the right side. Okay, let's switch off and let's continue work with our low poly topology. And next, I hope we will have time to make some mirror geometry. Here will be our sample. And in this view, you can rearrange your fingers for the better position and also rearrange the scale of your fingers. For example, if someone is really huge, you can move your vertices for them, and also you can move position of these fingers and set your character's hand. For example, now we can see our reference and try to rearrange these fingers in the same position. This one is will be biggest one, this one is will less, and the smallest one, and here we will have some our thumb. We need to move this thumb in the right position by using these edges. Put it here. Okay, for the thumb, we need one more extrusion here. Let's move it back. Let's select these two faces and extrude one. Put this one a little bit like here. Or maybe we can keep it. Okay, here we have topology for our hand. And with moving of these vertices, you can set better set it better. Maybe scale it down a little bit. Maybe move this entire group to move and make your arm bigger. It depends on your character. This is a basic and common structure for the hands. Later, we are going to add some more divisions here. We are going to add some in-betweens between your hands. But this is for the low poly base mesh. And now I'm going to soften edge here. And I'm going to create another copy, another side of this hand. For example, if you have some one good one side of your character and one is worse, select the good one and keep it. My pipeline for the mirroring geometry of this character is to delete the worst one and duplicate the better one and make opposite copy of good one side. I'm going to delete full right side. Double check you selecting all of these faces and not selecting from the left side, only for the right side. And this line is really straight and divide the character into the center. If it's not in the center, please make sure and align all of these vertices into one line. Okay, I have the one central line and I'm going to delete the right side. Okay, when I in the move tool, my move tool is right on the center of this line. If you not have the central line, if some vertices are messy out, for example, maybe a little bit, please select all of these edges, all of these vertices, and scale it into the one line. Now my line is not in the center. Uh, Make sure you put them into the center. And what else? We need to double check that my move tool is on this middle line. How I can put this, change the pivot point for my move tool? I'm pressing the D on the keyboard, and when I press V on the keyboard, I can snap this cursor into another place. For example, if I press middle mouse button, I can snap this cursor into vertices. And when I finish this, I press D on keyboard again, and now we have aligned cursor, this move tool, in the center. And when I finish this, I can make duplicate of this geometry. There are two ways how to mirror this geometry. We can use some mirror geometry tool. It's very useful. We have some mesh and we have some mirror. We can define in the which side we should mirror this geometry. We have some merge border vertices. When you mirror the topology, we have two vertices on the one side. And when you select the mirror border vertices, it's already merged them into one vertex. And we have the good topology, and we don't have two vertices on the one side. And what we can try to make it mirror, but sometimes it's not work well. Let's delete history of this model by pressing this icon, or edit delete type by history. And let's try to create again. Okay, it's not working. Maybe we should, when it's not working, we can do it by our hands. We need to create opposite copy of this. By pressing Ctrl D on the keyboard, we have the same copy. And if we scale it in the different, for example, with the minus on X, we have the opposite copy, mirror copy of the same part. Oh, next step, we should remove this minus in the scale. For example, sometimes it can be not one on this scale. You should just press minus between this digit, and it can be opposite copy. Why I'm selecting X for the minus, for the negative? Here we have some little gizmo orientation for your character. For example, this line is X. This line is opposite X, and this is a negative. on the X side. And next step, we should remove this minus from our character part, and we should freeze transformation for the selected object. Press this icon on the shelf, and now we can freezing transformation and clearing our topology. Next step will be deleting by history. But now we have two parts of the character, but we need one whole body to continue work with this character. Let's select two copies and combine them into one. After combining, delete history to clear these transform positions of the previous one. We can delete these folders, and now we have one copy of the character. But here we can still have some two vertices into the one place. We need to fix them. If your character have one straight line and your gizmo was aligned into this straight line, only one you should to do is merge vertices. We can open this tool and double check your threshold should be very less to merge only these two vertices which sets into one place. Let's press merge, and after that we have one vertex here, and this line is still sharp. You should soften edge, and now you have the same on the left side and the same arms on the right side. This duplicating of the object and making this mirror effect we are going to use every time when we model this character. For example, when we model feet, when we model some face part, for example, you can work on the one side and after that just duplicate into the right side. And this is my pipeline, how I'm fixing this not symmetrical in this character. I'm using this pipeline. You can use mirror geometry if it works well. You can find your way in how to create the mirror copy of your object in the internet. Maybe you can find easiest way how create this one. But this is pipeline when what I'm using for this. The main purpose is to keep this uh, model, uh, how it calls, view without two vertices on the one side. When you select, you can check, for example, you can check by selecting, and this polygon count show you how many vertices into the one place of selection. If it two, you can merge them one by one. If it aligned, you can merge all of the model. I think we can continue with the feeds. Have a little time. And for the food, we are going to use maybe not this reference, maybe we are going to use um, different position for the feet. And I'm going to select all of these, for example, faces. I'm going to continue work with only one side. When I finish, I make the same process for the right side with a mirroring geometry. Okay, let's extrude this a little bit. It will be our foot. After my extrusion, I'm going to see how geometry will flow. For example, we have four faces, and I'm going to select these two faces, uh, maybe four faces, and move them, make some extrusion of them uh, forward. For the extrusion, you can switch between position of this manipulator. For example, let's do it again. Select vertices. I'm selecting four, uh, and I'm going to scale it further. Let's select extrude. Let's change this position for manipulator and move it further. Now we have some feet. And again, the same process what we are going to create for the hand. But I'm not extrusion all of this. I'm only select four faces and extrude them here. Now we have this angle here, which is commonly looks like feet. And next, by using some vertices, we can uh, do it more looks like foot. Here I'm not using my reference. I'm just looking how long we have to create our feet. And after that, we are going to create some uh, fingers here. But we need to create 5 fingers, but we have only 4 faces for the fingers. I'm going to think how can I change this little bit and create 5 fingers from the 4 faces. Okay, let's see our reference for the feet. For the feet, we also have this angle here, and also here we can see how feet is look like from the above side. And we are trying to create the same for our feet. Okay, let's look on our feet. But here it's quite difficult to see because we have a full body up. We can add some multicut here. We can move it a little bit here. And what I can do, I can select these 5 faces here. And now we have all geometry for the 5 fingers. I can use how it calls extrude, but with different settings. When I press open the tool options, and here I can where is this? I can extrude it a little bit and keep faces together off. When you press keep faces together off, this extrusion of the faces can be separated. And here we can see our 5 fingers, but we should change this extrusion and move it like this. With this switcher, we can switch direction of your extrusion, and this keep faces together off help you to not construct help you to construct faces between these two uh, near faces. When you keep faces together on, you can extrude it like the whole square, and when it keep faces together off, you can extrude it separately, or one by one. And when you finish this one, you can, by working with the vertices, you can create your fingers. When you finish with these fingers, you can divide them and subdivide them into this line. But for the base model, this kind of foods can be maybe convenient for this situation. Let's see what we have. This is a little bit ugly for now, but when we press 3 on the keyboard, now we can see these fingers there, and we can change it. And also, when we continue with the details of the character, we are going to add some edge loops here on the fingers and provide a better topology here. And also, we need this. We need to move this a little bit. I think this is a little bit better. And for the base model, I think it's enough to provide only geometry and divide into these steps. We have a really low poly character for now, and after we are going to add some details here. Every time double check what you select. I'm really fast in the selection because I have the practice, but don't be hurry like me, and double check what you select and think about why you are going to move this vertex, work with the groups of vertices, deselect what is not needed, and uh, just create the better proportion for your hand. And when you finish, you can submit it like a base model. And also for the base model, we can make our neck here. For the neck, I'm going to select maybe this one also, or maybe one, maybe even more. And again, I'm going to extrude this one, and now we have some neck. For the neck, we need to circularize this part, and a little bit rotation to keep these lines and scale it a little bit. Now we have the full body, full base model. You should also provide for your first submission. For your first submission, it should be also with the left side should be the same on the right side. Now I don't have time to make some mirror copy, but I show you how to create this mirror. Let's save this result, and for today we've done.